Hi everybody. Hi, and welcome to this May energy forecast. Really excited to be sharing this with you. Happy Beltane. If you are watching this on May 1st, Beltane is the halfway point between spring equinox and summer solstice. Happy Beltane. It's all about that fire energy and celebrating with fire and celebrating the shift of the energy. So yeah, happy May Day, happy Beltane, wherever you are in the world. I can't believe it's May. I'll be honest with you, it felt like Christmas was like yesterday. I don't know if you're feeling that too. I know there's been a lot of changes in the first 5 months of this year, but it has definitely been moving fast in this moving on year. If you're new to my energy forecasts, welcome. I'm Natalie Miles, psychic medium, channel. I've been sharing these energy forecasts since 2017, and I love bringing them to you every single month. And how this forecast is going to work. I'm going to channel through for you the themes of the month, what you can expect in your own personal life, what we can expect in the collective, but it is always important to take what you need and leave the rest behind. And sometimes when you're listening to this, you might listen to this and be like, I don't see how this fits in my own life. And then you reach the middle of the month or the end of the month, and then it suddenly becomes clear, what this energy forecast was all about. Last month, the theme was fortify. The energy theme for April was fortify, and we are building on that energy this month. We are still in eclipse season. Currently, we are still in Mercury retrograde, even though it goes direct in the middle of the month, which I'm going to be talking about later. Before we jump in, and it is connected to this month's energy theme, I have made a big decision to retire all of my workshops and courses connected to developing your intuition. Got lots of new exciting energy bubbling behind the scenes currently, so I've decided to do a massive refresh and to take down from my site. Goop said that my courses were one of the best courses to develop your intuition. If you are interested in developing your intuition further, it is going to be 50% off until May 14th, and then they are going to be taken off the site. So my Get Guided, Get Gifted, Heal Your Ancestor Story, if you're interested in going deeper on healing your ancestor story and the themes and the patterns that you bring forward from your ancestors, and also Meet Your Spirit Guide. And I've also done these as a bundle as well. So all the info at the bottom, but it's 50% off with the code goodbye 50. So if you're interested in grabbing one of those before they're no longer available, head to my website or the link below or on my website, and you'll be able to discover more. One other quick announcement: I have a sacred guidance circle happening this month, May 17th. So if you would like a one-on-one reading from me in a group setting where I channel for you and you get to ask 2 questions, that is happening May 17th. And I also have some one-on-one sessions available this month. Cool. Thank you for listening to my little mini announcements. And now I'm going to share with you what this month's energy theme is. The theme for this month is now. Now, now, now. It came through as one word, really loud, really clear, about 2 weeks ago. And they were like, May is about the energy of now and how we relate to it. Now is the time. Now is the energy. Now is the time to have that ending, to shut the door, to complete the cycle. Now is the time to share what you desire. Now is the time to follow your desires, your dreams, to make the change, to take the action, to not overthink. Maybe you've been waiting for a go light, a green light, a push the button moment. Well, the energy theme for May is now. And when I tune into the energy of May, it's really interesting. I feel like there's this like pushing energy from spirit or the other side, where they're kind of moving us forward in this moving on energy theme for the year, which is 2023. The energy for this year is moving on, and it really feels that May energetically is pushing us forward to really transform, to grow, to heal, to go for the big picture. It feels really important to go for the big picture. And it doesn't mean that you're going to create the big picture overnight. It doesn't mean that you are going to have everything straight away. It's not about that, but it is about really beginning to believe in the now. Instead of putting things off. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe I'll do that next month. Maybe I'll do that when I have enough money. Maybe I'll do that when this person is ready to be on this journey with me. It's really looking at our relationship to the energy of now, our desires, and really looking like, are we living in a future self? Are we living in a past self? Or are we really bringing us back to the energy of now? Set it in motion. Feels really important. As always with these energy themes, there is a shadow side, there is a flip side of the energy of now, and the energy of now this month with the flip side is all about, are you pushing? Are you pushing too hard? Are you being rash? Are you being overzealous? Are you being obsessive or compulsive? Or are you expecting results too fast? Or are you just focusing on the outcome? So this is really important that you bring it back to, finding the balance of doing what feels right, listening to the heart, acting on the energy of now, but really calling yourself out on your shit, whether you're not thinking that something's going to happen because, it doesn't happen to me, or that if you're someone that really pushes, sometimes the biggest control freaks are the ones with the highest have the biggest anxiety, and that's how you manage anxiety, by really, really over pushing. So that is going to be coming up this month. Whether you are acting on the now out of impulsiveness, hot-headedness, or fire. And we're really going to be looking at our relationship to fire this month, to our power, to the control dynamics, to the power dynamics, and looking at our relationship to power. Who's in control of us? What has power meant to us growing up from a child, of how people control us, how they make us do things, our thoughts, our beliefs, our viewpoints, how we limit ourselves, how we put ourselves into boxes, and our relationship construct around power, and also they keep just saying, like, having the difficult conversations is really, really important. So I'm really intrigued to see how the power dynamic relationship of who controls what, how that is seen, is coming up in the collective, with our governments, with our systems of power, of again, like, what's hidden in the shadows that is coming back up. Because It's a really big healing time. It is a really big healing time in the now as we look at our relationship to power, but not just the power outside of ourselves, but the power inside of ourselves. Will we tap into our inner power? Will we tap into our intuition and our inner knowing of trusting when something is off, or trusting when we're supposed to let go of something, or trusting the message and the guidance of what the transformation is and where they are guiding us and leading us to? They're always feeding us information. We're always getting those signs, those messages, that guidance. And for this month, it's about being in the present, really being in the present, so that you can really trust the signs, the messages, and the guidance that wants to come through for you. So this month, I encourage you to ask yourself, what guidance do I need? Call on your team, call on your intuition. And be present with the now and ask them for your support, ask them for their support, and trust the hits, trust what feels off this month, trust the power games that are around you. It feels like a really important time to drop into the now. It is Mercury retrograde until the 14th of May, and I found it really interesting that this energy forecast theme of now came up, because Mercury retrograde can sometimes feel slower when we reflect, when we rework, when we relook, when we reimagine things. So I thought that was really fascinating, that in this period of reflection and kind of pause time sometimes, that we're actually being asked to look at the energy of action associated with that. And I think there is this reworking of a rewiring, I want to say, of our relationship, that when we relook, when we rework, when we don't push, when we really trust what's not for us isn't for us, and that we have to trust that is part of the now. That is part of the taking action in the now, is trusting what's not for us. And I think that's going to be made really clear this month in this reworking, relooking energy, that is actually taking action, and we're redefining what the pause, what the patience is, and really aligning and trusting that when you know in your body when something is a now, like when you get lit up, when you feel it inside of you. And so if you have been struggling with those emotions and the feelings, or you've been getting frustrated because you're like, I haven't been feeling that in my body where I'm like, woof, like this is a now, this is a yes. It is a game changer this month to, if it appears, trust it, take action on it. 2, do some energy clearing. If you feel stuck and stagnant, really focus on cultivating and nourishing that energy of now, so that you can be open to receive it, be open to receive the messages and guidance that is coming through your body. Nourishing, or nourish, or nourishment is a key word for 2023. It came really loud in this month's forecast. And so really nourish yourself in the now. And I wrote down, as I was like kind of writing my notes for today, there was this little phrase, these little 2 phrases that came, well, they're not, it's more than 2, but these phrases came up, and I wanted to share them with you, because it said, now, but with surrender. Now, but timeless. Now, but with no agenda. Now, but with presence. And now, but without expectation. And then as it came through, I got like full goosebumps, because we are being asked to, as I said, like shut the doors, let go, face the death, face the endings, be in the now, but also notice and give ourselves permission to take action of where we're being called to. This week, May 5th, 6th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. It feels big, it feels very cathartic, it feels lots of healing, it feels expect the unexpected, it feels like lots of family things that might come up around this time, family healing, doesn't need to be blood family, can be friend family, lots of healing around friendships, feels a really potent time. May 14th, Mercury goes direct, which will be interesting as this now energy and this moving on energy kicks in the middle of the month, as we also have new moon in Taurus happening May 19th. With the 2023 energy forecast, it said the notes for May of what I wrote down was water and wet. So I'm really intrigued to see what water themes come up, what weather themes connected to water come up. I'm interested to see what seismic activity comes up around the new moon in Taurus, as well as the eclipse at the end of the week too. But the connection to water, whether it be flooding and bodies of water, seems important, and what news stories happened connected to water, whether it's also political conflict or tension around that start in bodies of water as well. And also because water has come up, it feels like this also could be a really emotional month, maybe with some extra tears along the way. Don't worry about tears. Tears are great. They're a great cathartic thing. So if you're feeling called to cry this month, really allow yourself to go there. And it might shock you that you might have public tears. I'm hearing there might be public tears to show your emotions on the outside, and that we might even see some people in the news with public displays of tears of their emotions, whether it's through joy, whether it's through sadness, whether it's a mixture of both. But there is going to be some interesting thing around tears this month. As I'm talking, this is what they want to share. But because we are in eclipse season, still expect the unexpected, be in the now to navigate this, the twists, the turns, decisions, lots of big decisions. If you've been waiting for decisions, there might be some movement on these decisions. And one of my notes also that came through earlier was connected to court and law cases and decisions finally being made, or things coming to light, and finally there being movement on things that have been stuck. So be open to seeing how that comes up. As again, eclipse season, so honoring the body, whether you feel tired, whether you want to sleep, whether you're feeling aches and pains, this can all be through this kind of energy reset that happens during eclipse season. So honor how you feel in the now, and just be like, hey, this is just how I feel today, and I'm gonna honor how I feel, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna last forever, but this is where I am at today, bringing it back to the now. I'm excited to see what comes up for the rest of the month ahead in this energy of now. If you have liked this video, please like, please comment, please share. That's how this video gets seen. That's how these messages get seen. Share with your friends, your family members, comment below, and subscribe to the channel too. Please subscribe. It just helps everything that I share gain more traction and more visibility in the now. And if you're interested again in my intuition courses, there is 50% off until May 14th. I'm so ready to kind of step into this new way that is being called for me, and it feels right for letting go and shutting the door on some amazing body of work that I have created over the last 6-7 years into what is next and what is coming forward. So yeah, I encourage you as an example of maybe you're thinking of letting go of something, and now is the time to finally step into this new identity, step into this new way of being, of what is calling you forward in this energy. This month in the now. It's been a pleasure to share with you as always. Have an amazing month. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Go and find me on Instagram. I'm sharing a lot on there and on my Substack too. Sending you lots of love in this May energy. And see you next month with another energy forecast. June solstice. More big portals coming up. Bye, everybody. Bye.